Australia, land of sunshine, surfing, and staggering property prices. Now, we all know Australia's got some pretty spectacular scenery. I mean, the outback alone could swallow a small country, and don't even get me started on those beaches. But tucked away amongst those stunning landscapes are homes that would make your jaw hit the floor. We're talking mega mansions, waterfront wonderlands, and properties so exclusive, you'd need a map and a secret password just to find the front door. So, put on your best real estate agent smile, you know the one, pour yourself something bubbly, and settle in as we take a peek through the windows of Australia's most expensive homes ever sold. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love a good bit of property porn? And trust me, darlings, this is the creme de la creme. Alright, let's kick things off with the big kahuna, the top dog, the property equivalent of winning the lottery, marrying a supermodel, and discovering a new flavour of ice cream all at once. Fairwater Estate in Sydney's oh-so-exclusive Point Piper. Now, I'm talking 1.12 hectares of prime waterfront real estate. That's bigger than some small villages I've visited. This isn't just a house, it's practically a national landmark. For over a century, it was the cherished family home of the Fairfax family, media moguls who practically invented the newspaper in Australia. Can you imagine the stories those walls could tell? The garden parties, the scandals, the endless cups of tea. It's practically dripping in history. But in 2018, the time came to pass the torch, or should I say, the ridiculously oversized key. Enter Mike Cannon-Brookes, the tech billionaire who co-founded Atlassian. He swooped in and snapped up this piece of Australian history for a cool 100 million Aussie dollars. Now, I know what you're thinking, $100 million. For that price, it better come with its own butler, a team of trained dolphins, and a lifetime supply of Tim Tams. And you know what? It probably does. But even with all the bells and whistles, can you imagine the pressure of living in a place like that? I mean, what do you wear to take out the bins when your house is worth more than a small island nation? Now, if you thought Fairwater was impressive, hold on to your hats, because we're about to take a trip to another Point Piper palace, Edgewater. This ultra-modern mansion, sold in 2021 for a jaw-dropping $95 million, is like something out of a Bond film. And who better to call this place home than another tech titan, Scott Farquhar, the other half of the Atlassian empire. Imagine waking up every morning, strolling out onto your private balcony, and being greeted by panoramic views of Sydney Harbour. You could practically wave to the Opera House while brushing your teeth. And let's not forget the infinity pool that seems to disappear into the horizon. It's the kind of place where you could throw a party for 1,000 of your closest friends and still have room for a game of touch footy. But Edgewater isn't just about flashy features and ostentatious displays of wealth. Oh no, darlings. This place is a testament to modern architecture and design. It's sleek, it's stylish, and it's got more gadgets than a spaceship. Think smart home technology on steroids. You could probably control the temperature of your tea from your private jet. And speaking of private jets, something tells me the Farquhars have a few of those tucked away in their hangar. After all, when you've got a property portfolio like theirs, you need a way to get around in style. Chapter 3. Now, let's step back in time, shall we? Don't worry, we're not talking about dusty old relics and cobwebs. I'm talking about Elaine Estate, another Point Piper gem, with a history as rich and colourful as a Dame Edna Everage outfit. This 6-bedroom mansion, just a stone's throw from Fairwater, was once the pride and joy of, you guessed it, the Fairfax family. It seems that Point Piper was their stomping ground, their own personal playground for the ultra-wealthy, and who can blame them? With views like that and neighbours who probably send their pets to Switzerland for grooming, it's the kind of place you never want to leave. But all good things must come to an end, and in 2017, Elaine Estate found itself on the market with a price tag that would make your eyes water: $71 million. The lucky buyer? Atlassian co-founder Scott Farquhar, who clearly knows a good investment when he sees one. Apparently, he then sold Elaine Estate for $130 million in October 2024, and rumours are that he brought Ewing Lodge, Point Piper, for $130 million in DEC 2022. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm starting to see a pattern here. Tech billionaires and Point Piper, they go together like Vegemite and toast, Kylie and Danny, or Shane Warne and a questionable hairpiece. It's a match made in real estate heaven. Chapter 4. Now let's leave the leafy streets of Point Piper behind and head for the bright lights and big city vibes of Barangaroo, Sydney's newest waterfront playground. Here, perched atop the Crown Residences, is a penthouse so exclusive it makes Marie Antoinette's boudoir look like a budget hostel. This $100 million slice of sky-high luxury is the epitome of modern living, with floor-to-ceiling windows that offer breathtaking views of the harbour. And if you ever tire of staring at the Opera House, as if that's even possible, you can always take a dip in your private rooftop pool. Yes, you heard that right. A private rooftop pool. It's the kind of place where you can host a cocktail party for the who's who of Sydney, watch the fireworks over the harbour bridge, and pretend you're in an episode of The Real Housewives of Sydney. And let's be honest, who hasn't dreamt of being a real housewife at some point in their lives? Chapter 5. Now, we can't talk about Australia's most expensive homes without paying a visit to Melbourne, the country's cultural capital and home to more hipsters than you can shake a flat white at. And in the heart of Toorak, Melbourne's answer to Beverly Hills, lies mansions that are as grand as they are glamorous. Stonington's sold for $52.5 million masterpiece, sold in 2018, is the kind of place that would make even the most discerning property mogul weak at the knees. It's got everything you could ever want in a home, and then some. We're talking sprawling gardens, a tennis court that would make Roger Federer jealous, and a wine cellar that's practically a national treasure. But what really sets this place apart is its understated elegance. It's not trying too hard to impress. It just oozes sophistication from every pore. It's the kind of place where you can imagine yourself hosting a dinner party for the Melbourne Cup, sipping champagne with the city's elite, and discussing the latest theatrical production. However, another property, St George Ard in Toorak, is on the market for somewhere between 40%. So there you have it, darlings, a glimpse into the world of Australia's most expensive homes. From sprawling waterfront estates to sky-high penthouses, these properties are the stuff that dreams are made of. They're a testament to the country's booming economy, its love affair with luxury, and its ability to create homes that are as unique and diverse as its landscape. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a sudden urge to update my Pinterest board and buy a lottery ticket. Because if there's one thing these properties have taught us, it's that anything is possible if you dare to dream big. See pictures and more about these properties in the links below.